when Jimbo Fisher was hired to lead Texas A&M. However, if you isolate the 2018 season and only look at the short term, finishing ranked is a worthy achievement for the Aggies. Consider this: they hired a new coach, who was expected to coach a team of mostly another coach's players who were recruited for an entirely different system, and they also had the fourth toughest schedule in the country, playing 6 top 30 teams according to the S. Finishing 9-4 and ranked number 16 in the AP poll with this schedule and another coach's players is a step in the right direction. However, it still doesn't feel good enough when you look at the teams ranked ahead of the Aggies. Let's break it down. Number 15 Syracuse record 10-3 best wins. Number 20 West Virginia by 16, NC State by 10 losses. Number 1 Clemson by 3, Pittsburgh by 7, no. 5 Notre Dame by 33. The Orangemen had a nice season. They nearly pulled off an upset of Clemson when Lawrence was forced out of the game with a concussion, and handled West Virginia, maybe overrated themselves, in their bowl game. But there are 2 common opponents here. A. 17 Penn State by 35, no. 21 Northwestern by 3 losses. Number 3 Ohio State by 23. Number 5 Notre Dame by 7, no. 7 Florida by 26. Michigan fans probably have the best case against the Aggies here. They lost to 3 top 10 teams, but don't have a better win than the Aggies, and the Aggies have 2 better in Kentucky, number 12, and LSU, no. 6. It doesn't help that Michigan didn't look like they belonged on the field in their bowl game with Florida. Number 13 Washington record 10-4 best win. Number 10 Washington State by 13 losses, Cal by 2, Oregon by 3, Auburn by 5, no. 3 Ohio State by 5. Washington fans certainly have a gripe when the Huskies beat WSU on the road in their head-to-head matchup, yet are 3 spots behind them. The Huskies' losses to Cal and Oregon are both worse than the Aggies' worst loss to Auburn, who also beat Washington, and the Aggies lost by less to Auburn at Jordan-Hare. Number 12 Kentucky. None of these stats matter. Aggies won head-to-head, no. 11 UCF. Do I really need to explain this one? Number 10 Washington State record 11-2 best wins. Stanford by 3, Iowa State by 2 losses, USC by 3, Washington by 13. Washington State's record was definitely a product of their schedule. They played one opponent that finished in the final top 25, Washington, and lost by 13 at home. Call me crazy, but that doesn't scream top 10 team. Number 9 Texas record 10-4 best wins. Number 4 Oklahoma by 3, Number 7 Georgia by 7 losses, Maryland by 5, Oklahoma State by 3, Number 20 West Virginia by 1, no. 4 Oklahoma by 12. And now we get to the final team, Texas A&M. Admittedly, when you stack the 2 teams, 2 ranked twins up against each other, Texas wins by a slim margin. But the losses are what matter here. Texas lost to number 4, number 20, Oklahoma State, which received 3 votes for the top 25, and Maryland at home. Maryland didn't play in a bowl. Not all records are created equal. Next, people you didn't know went to Texas A&M. Jeff Shull is the site expert for the GM Gazette on Fansided. Follow him on Twitter, and be sure to follow the GM Gazette on Facebook and Twitter.